One of the stories that we tell is the story of the Sistine Chapel.
All who enter here gaze up at the luminous frescoes of Michelangelo. What few people know is that his masterpiece was an afterthought. When the chapel was constructed, the walls were filled with monumental murals. But the ceiling was just decorated with a simple field of stars. 30 years later, Pope Julius II decided it needed a new paint job.
And then the Pope decided to commission Michelangelo to repaint the Sistine Chapel. So we were telling this story of how did he do it? How did Michelangelo, basically a sculptor, paint an incredibly large fresco the size of 2 tennis courts and these huge and exquisite characters from the biblical stories? So we thought, well, if we're going to do the Sistine Chapel, let's do this right. Let's just pull out all the stops and do the most beautiful treatment of the Sistine Chapel. And we decided to put a scaffold up and go right up towards the ceiling so we could see everything up close. We decided to get a type of crane. And you get these big sweeping shots up the wall of the Sistine Chapel. So we did a lot of research, found the best people in Rome to do the crane shots. We had them put up the scaffold. We'd been assured that these guys were the best, and they'd done it before in the Sistine Chapel. I saw someone had opened a manual. All of a sudden, I'm starting to think, ooh, these guys don't look like the seasoned pros that they were sold to me as. So we had to recover by finding another way to shoot that would be up to the grandeur and the expectations that we had of shooting all alone in the Sistine Chapel when there are no crowd. So we had to make something of it that was extraordinary. And it's actually the guys who turned out to be fantastic were the ones who did the Steadicam stuff. Got these beautiful sweeping shots coming in and going up and seeing the beautiful ceiling and everything. Whatever you encounter in making a documentary, as long as you're open to the possibilities of what you hadn't thought of and what you can do with what you've got, sometimes it turns out even better. Resourcefulness is everything in a documentary, and sometimes it's not what's in front of the screen, it's what's behind the screen that is surprising to you.
There are stories behind every object at the Vatican Museums, on the walls, the ceilings, and hidden away in dim corridors. You may not see them at first, but if you take a closer look, the secrets are revealed, and they never cease to astonish.